Well, we'll stay with the EFF's 10th birthday then. Our reporter Athi Mtongana has the latest from FNB Stadium. Athi, you've been watching the events throughout the week leading up to this moment. Your general reflections in terms of where the party is and just some of the comments that have come out today.
Well, Kathy, I can assure you just that speaking to some political analysts, especially Tessa Dunes, who had conversations throughout today with Golim Gambi, they were reflecting on the unbroken struggle of the economic freedom fighters, how far they've come, and their performance in local government as well as the by-elections. Tessa Dunes went as far as to say that the numbers that we see here filling up the capacity of the FNB Stadium at slightly just over 94,000 is not entirely a reflection of what might take place at the polls. Going as far as to say if they were to vote for the EFF in their entirety in this stadium at that number, it would translate to about 2 seats in the National Assembly. So those are just some of the comments that we're receiving from political analysts who are watching the developments and the growth of the economic freedom fighters. But I have the national chairperson of the EFF, Veronica Mente, who's going to talk to us about the numbers of the people that eventually came out. Did you really think that you were going to be able to fill up the stadium with many anticipating this birthday?
Thank you very much for having us. Our expectations were that we were going to fill up the stadium. However, it exceeded our expectation because even the overflow was too much. We had to open the pitch, something we didn't plan at all. We had to open the pitch, we had to stop the proceedings and ask people to come into the pitch in order to relieve and get some space for them to breathe, because now they were lining up on corridors and the overflow was too full for them to see on the screens. They chose to come back to the stadium, which was going to be kind of risky. So it really exceeded our expectations. But given the fact that we understand that we just came from PPAs, provincial assemblies, and those provincial assemblies have given us 90% of the organization in each and every province. Thus, the busing of membership and the ground forces from different provinces was also too much. It also exceeded the expectations and even exceeded the number of those public representatives that have bought buses for them.
Quickly, before I let you go, I'm sure I'm running out of time. Political analysts have come out to say that the numbers that we see here might not necessarily translate into votes next year. Many saying that the number of people here could translate to 2 more seats in the National Assembly for the EFF if you had to break them down in numbers. Those are just some of the comments that we are receiving. What do you say to that?
You know, the naysayers, they always say that. They said that when we were 25 in the National Assembly and pulling rallies, because 2016 we filled Orlando Stadium. They said the same thing. We came 2019, we brought 53 members with the NCOP, almost double the number, and we doubled the number in legislatures. So right now we are looking into taking over the seat in the Union building, and all the research, in actual fact, science is proving that we are exceeding the DA. So there's nothing to say. 2024 must come. It will prove out to all of us.
Veronica Mente, thank you so much for your time, the national chairperson of the EFF. Kathy, back to you in studio.
All right, Athi Mtongana, we'll leave it there for now. Athi is still out at the 10th birthday celebrations of the EFF.